In this video, I'm going to show you how to install ArchLinux on your computer in just a few minutes. This simple guide will help you quickly install and set up ArchLinux with your favorite desktop environment on any PC or laptop. For demonstration, I will be installing ArchLinux on my laptop running the latest Windows 11 operating system. I have allocated a dedicated and empty drive for this purpose where I will be installing Arch. This will result in a dual boot configuration with both operating systems running from separate drives. However, if you prefer to install Arch alongside Windows 11 on the same drive, I have included a link to the video in the description. The only requirement of this video, you need 8 GB or higher USB drive to create a bootable disk with Arch. Then head over to the Arch website and click the download button from the top right corner. Then choose the closest mirror to your location and download the latest ISO image. Next, download Rufus from its official website. Once both files are downloaded, save them somewhere on your computer for easy navigation. Now go ahead and open Rufus and run as administrator. Then connect your USB stick to your computer. Then select the USB drive and import the Arch ISO image. I'm going to choose the partition scheme as GPT as this laptop uses UEFI BIOS mode with the GPT partition scheme. Now follow the prompts and accept to start creating a bootable USB with Arch. This would take some time depending on the writing speed of your USB drive. Once it's done, it's time to boot the system into BIOS. Now go ahead and restart your computer and enter the BIOS using your keyboard shortcut. Now mostly it could be F2, F9, F10, delete or the escape key. In my case, my computer has booted into the startup manager and I'm going to press F10 to access the BIOS setup. In the UEFI BIOS settings, make sure USB boot is enabled. For secure boot, leave it disabled. Next, adjust the boot order and set your USB drive as the primary boot device. Now once you're done, save the changes and exit the BIOS. Your system should now boot into Arch from the USB drive. If it doesn't boot automatically, open the UEFI boot menu and manually select the Arch installation media. Now, on your monitor, you will see a terminal expecting for the input. Now keep in mind that the mouse functionality is disabled and you need to rely on the keyboard. Then type this command to increase the size of the console. Before installing ArchLinux, make sure your computer is connected to the internet. If you are using built-in Wi-Fi, use the iWCTL to connect to the internet. Just go ahead and type device list to see available network interfaces. Now look for WLAN 0 and ensure it's turned on. If it's not enabled, you can enable it by typing this command. Then type this command to see the list of Wi-Fi networks. Next, run this command and enter your Wi-Fi network name. Then press Enter key and type your Wi-Fi password. Then wait for 5 seconds and press Enter to connect to the internet. You might not see any output. That means the connection was successful. Now exit the IWD mode, and that's it. You have successfully connected to the internet. Now run the ping command to make sure you are receiving the packets. It's time to format the drive and use it for the Arch installation. Now type lsblk to see a list of all connected drives. You can also use the fdisk command to see more information about the drives. In my case, dev.sda is the drive where I want to install ArchLinux. It's important to be careful and make sure you are formatting the right drive. Now once you have confirmed the correct drive, run this command. Then replace SDA with your drive identifier. In the gdisk, press X and hit return to enter the expert mode. Then press Z to erase the drive. Now at this point, the drive SDA should be brand new and free of any partitions. Then type this command to synchronize the package database. Then install ArchLinux keyring by typing this command. Now by default, ArchISO comes with the archinstall package. If the package is not installed or outdated, you can run this command instead. It's time to install ArchLinux. Just go ahead and run the Arch installer by typing archinstall and press Enter. And use the arrow keys to navigate through the options and press Enter to select. Then set the system language. Then choose your locale. In my case, I'm leaving the first 3 options at their default values. Next, choose disk configuration. Select partitioning and choose the first option. Then choose the drive you want to install Arch. In my case, it's dev.sda. Then select your drive by pressing either the spacebar or the tab key. You will see an asterisk between the square brackets indicating that the drive has been selected. Now choose the BTRFS or the exFAT file system. You can also create a separate home partition if you want. Then choose Back to return to the main menu. Now go ahead and enable swap. Then choose bootloader and select Refind. If you want, you can install extra kernels, but for now, I will stick with the default one. Then set the hostname as ArchLinux and set the password for the root user. Next, create a brand new user account and make sure to add this user to the sudoers list for elevated privileges. Once it's done, scroll down and select Confirm and Exit. It's time to install the desktop environment. Select Profile and choose Desktop. ArchInstall offers a variety of options, but for this demonstration, we will choose GNOME Desktop. Then select graphic drivers you want to install. If you have Intel iGPU, choose Intel Open Source. And if you have AMD GPU, choose AMD Open Source. If you are using a brand new NVIDIA GPU, select Open Module Drivers. Otherwise, use the default Navu driver. Next, enable Bluetooth from Applications and select Pipewire as your audio server. If you are installing it on a laptop, choose the Power Management and use the first option. Then install additional fonts. Next, go to Network Configuration and choose the IWD backend. And lastly, set your time zone. And that's it. These are the only options you need to enable to make it work. Next, select Install and wait for a few minutes for the script to perform its magic. Once it's done, you will see a prompt for post-installation. Then select this option to enter the ChRoot environment and start setting up your brand new Arch installation. It's time to install some GUI applications like Firefox, LibreOffice, and other essential packages. After that, exit the ChRoot environment. Once it's done, shut down your system by running this command and remove the USB drive. Now turn on your system and you will see the refined boot manager. Now from here, you can boot into ArchLinux. And that's pretty much it. And that's how you can install ArchLinux with your favorite desktop environment in just a few minutes on any PC or laptop. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to see more content. Thank you so much for watching. This has been KSK Royal. I will see you in the next one.